Do you remember the episode about the ancient old ship that drifted off the coast of Flag? It gave the Vikings quite a fright because it contained the old bones of sailors lost at sea many years before. The brave Vikings put aside their fears and explored the phantom ship. It was there that Vicky found a map in an old chest. Wise old Europe explained that it was a map of Greenland. Hoping that treasures might be found there, the Vikings set sail for the land of ice and snow.
There's a brisk wind and we're making good time. Are we close to Greenland?
We're about here. I figure we've gone almost halfway.
Only half of the way? You can't be coming down with a cold. You're a brave Viking. You must fight that cold. Achoo!
Ow!
Music warms the coldest heart. I hope it warms my other parts. My lyre's gone quite still. It's muted by this freezing chill.
Oh, this is super. What do you think of this? Looks like fun, huh?
Yes, leave it to Vicky. He gets the best out of any predicament.
My turn first.
It's a great idea. Can I try too, Vicky? Oh!
He grabbed it away from me.
This is fun. Thanks, Vicky.
You took my turn. I wanted to go first, you opportunist.
There is a smell in the air that I didn't put there. And what is that streaming in my oven and screaming? I will give you a punch if you have ruined my lunch.
You have an ego that matches your big fat nose. I'll smash them both.
Go ahead, try. I'll put a dimple in your ugly chin.
Oh, not another fight.
Tell me, Gorm, have you sighted land? We must be almost there.
I can't see anything. If the island is covered with snow, I won't be able to see it through all this snow. Everything's white.
Oh, brr.
I see something. It could be land.
Dad, look. It's an iceberg.
An iceberg? An iceberg?
It's an iceberg, all right. So Greenland can't be very far away. Let out the sail, companions. A mountain of treasures is waiting for us. Helm to starboard. Attention, if we hit an iceberg, we're done for.
He could fall from there.
Are you sure we'll get there safely?
What? We're right on course. I know what I'm doing.
I'm going to love Greenland. I love it already. It's so fantastic.
So there it is, Greenland. The snow has fallen here for so many years that the island itself is covered with solid ice. It is a beautiful sight, but it will be difficult to land and explore the island. Do those icy cliffs truly guard a rich treasure?
Is that Greenland? That mountain of ice?
Take care, we must sail forward at low speed.
Look at that, Chief.
Well, well.
How can we ever climb up a wall of ice like that? It's 10 times higher than the most of our ship.
I don't know how we'll do it, but we'll do it. Understand? The treasure is beyond those cliffs, somewhere deep in the interior.
Even a monkey couldn't climb up that slippery wall of solid ice, Chief Alvar.
But human beings are more intelligent than monkeys, you baboon. We'll think of a way to scale those icy cliffs. Do you agree with me, Vicky? It can be done, right?
I believe so. If you consider the problem, you'll find a solution, Dad.
Huh? You want me to think? Come now, my dear boy, go easy on your old dad. You're in charge of ideas. What can be so funny?
I've thought about the problem for a long time already. There's only one way.
Oh, yes? What's that?
First, we must gather up all the swords we have. You see, we'll drive them in like this, one by one as we climb the cliff face. In this way, we'll reach the summit.
Oh, yeah?
Someone who's light-footed will go up first. When he gets to the top, he'll secure a rope and throw it down. The rest of us can hold on to the rope as we climb up the swords.
Oh, I get the idea. I'm the most nimble, so I'll go first. This is a lot harder than it looks, you know.
You volunteer, so don't complain, you little show-off.
A true Viking never turns back in the face of difficulties.
Oh, I'm not turning back. I'm only catching my breath, if you don't mind. Oh, I've had enough. Can you imagine what would happen if I fell from the top? Get someone else to do it. I resign.
You volunteered yourself to do this job.
Huh? Oh. 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 Oh, yoo-hoo, having a great time.
Cut out the acrobatics. I never thought he'd make it.
Bravo, Snore, bravo!
Oh, sometimes I even amaze myself.
Onward and upward, comrades. That stupid idiot forgot to secure the rope. Secure the rope well this time.
I'm doing my best. It's not my fault if you weigh a ton.
Hurry up, it's freezing down here.
Oh, patience is a virtue. Oh, I'll get even with them for risking my life. What a great idea. That's exactly the right size.
What are you doing up there? Hurry up.
I'm hurrying, but I can't rush into this. I have to study the problem.
An isle of ice is not so
But
bad.
it holds sparkling treasures!
I would treasure a glowing fire more than anything.
That scoundrel would let us freeze to death.
Hey, Snore, what's the delay? Is something wrong up there?
Here I am. Everything's ready. I found someone strong to hold fast the rope.
Finally. About time, too. I'll thank him when I get up there. Let's go, comrades. I wonder who it can be up there.
Oh, I'm so dizzy. I'm lucky I made it to the top.
You'll be amazed how clever I've been. What do you think of that? A genuine snore man made by Snore. Do that again and you'll be dizzier than
I
ever.
can't stand conceited little crumbs like you. I'm going to mush your fat nose.
I've scaled the heights!
You should have let an old man go first, you scamp.
Well, are we going to hang about here all day and night?
You great big shrimp.
I'll get you now.
I've had enough of you.
That's enough, you two. Stop your squabbling.
Get on my great big...
I'll get you.
There's no castle on the horizon!
It's a very unusual sight. It doesn't resemble the map in any way at all, Europe.
There's an explanation for that. It's the climate here. When snow falls for several weeks and ice follows, the landscape becomes unrecognizable.
This map shows a castle in the middle of the island. Here it is, right here. We must find it. Let's explore this frozen land, men.
Yeah!
I've had enough of you.
Watch where you're sliding, big fat whale.
I'm not a whale, I just slipped on the ice.
My legs are
So
tired!
am I.
Only a seal could walk on this ice without falling.
Ah, look at the elk. Yes, that's it. I think I found the solution, Dad. First, we'll catch this elk. build a sleigh.
How can we build a sleigh? There are no trees here, and without wood we can't build a sleigh.
We have plenty of ice, huh?
Me, Chief Eskimo, Chief of Eskimo Place. How are you? What brings you here?
First, I must ask you to forgive us for a rude arrival. I'm Halvar, Chief of the Vikings of Flack.
Vikings? I know of them. They're said to be brave. I was told Vikings come by boat, not in sleigh, knocking down igloo.
That's not our habit. We're civilized. We know about steering boats. We're not so clever with sleighs.
We Eskimo also civilized, very gracious, hospitable. Our men should rebuild these igloo very quickly.
Well, an Eskimo house is very practical.
Yes, I think we can build a fantastic one.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Vikings are clever, very intelligent.
Catch this. Oh, these are cold. Here, catch. Oh!
The Vikings have much to learn, I see.
Now, why did you do that?
We'll start again.
Why do Eskimos live here in a country as cold and dismal as Greenland? Why have you settled here? Why don't you go further south to live, Chief?
Because this is land of ancestors. We love our country. We were born in this land, and it is here we have developed. We stay here until day we die.
Yes, I understand. And I believe I know how you feel. I too love my village more than any place else.
Yes, that's human nature. We prefer to die where we are born. Halvar, Chief of the Clan Flack. I'm curious to know why you come to Greenland, the country of eternal ice and snow.
I was about to explain that to you, Eskimo Chief. Here, look at this map. My son found it on an old phantom ship.
Aha. I see. It is Ice Palace.
We have come to find this palace, Big Chief. We are sure that the Ice Palace holds fabulous treasures.
I care nothing for fabulous treasure, but I know of Ice Palace. It took place in a time long ago in the long-forgotten past. Some pirates hid away their treasure in this so-called Ice Palace. They were treasures stolen.
Do you know where the treasures can be found?
I think I know a spot. I will show you if I can. It is said that at halfway down to bottom of this crevice there's a cave. It is said it leads to Ice Palace you seek. Will you look?
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, it's very deep.
I found it! There's a cave!
He found it. You spoke the truth, Chief.
There's a small ledge to stand on. Come on down!
Oh.
We'll explore the cave. Follow me. Ah!
so this is the Ice Palace. I've never seen anything so grand and beautiful.
Yes, it's well named, a Palace of Ice.
Who could think that such a magnificent sight could be found in such a desolate land?
It glitters and shines like diamonds.
Let's go and see what else we can find.
It's brilliant. It sparkles. The treasures must be up there.
Ah.
Boy, oh boy.
A dream untold of silver and gold.
Oh, what is it? They are fabulous treasures, but we'll never be able to touch them. They are preserved forever inside a solid block of ice.
Oh, this is a heartbreaking disappointment. All of that treasure and we can't defrost a single little coin. Oh.
There must be something we can do. I'm going to break through that ice.
It's all crumbling down. Get out of here.
Why do you howl, Maluk? What is it you sense that I cannot? Huh? The land of our ancestors grumbles with anger.
Hang on to something. Courage.
I'd rather be in a storm at sea.
I'm coming, Snore. I'll save you, old buddy.
Quickly, get out of here. Hurry up. We've escaped with our lives, by Thor. It stopped.
It's over.
The crevice has disappeared.
It has sealed up the Ice Palace and its treasures.
They're lost forever because of that earthquake.
Oh, we made such a long and painful journey for nothing. It's a tragedy.
Yeah, it's a bitter disappointment to have lost all those incredible treasures.
Oh, it was such bad luck. I wish I was dead, Joy. Oh.
Perhaps it was all for the best. Those treasures might have been a curse.
I'm sure you're wrong. Those treasures could have made us very rich.
Yes, but no, you see, Gorm, if we'd got those treasures, no one would want to work anymore, and that would have been the end of our people. The gods in their wisdom have taken the treasures for themselves. We mortal men must work for our living, otherwise we wouldn't survive.
Urb speaks with wisdom. Of course, a small part of me wishes for such treasures, but I will always cherish the memory of this marvelous experience. And we have made friends with the Eskimos. Isn't that so, Dad? It was nice to know them.
Vicky is young to be so wise. The treasures will stay buried deep in the ice of Greenland till the end of time. It's the spirit of the earth and sky who decides such things.
Goodbye. Goodbye. I hope to Eskimos again.
Farewell. Farewell.
Our friends are eager to return to Flak, for it is there they have their most precious treasures. Although Greenland is a cold country, the Eskimo people have given the Vikings a warm reception. Vicky has made some new friends, and he has learned some good lessons.